Good evening and welcome everyone to VRPL Playoffs Round 1. Here we go. This is it. We have round 1 coming to an end here. I believe this is the last game of the week. It is Rogue Alpha taking on SKS Roughnecks. We have the lineup today going on here. This is the matchup. This is the battle. Who's going on to the next round and who is going to be sent back to the pubs and go and wait for next season to start up? Is it going to be Rogue Alpha taking the victory, or is it going to be SKS Roughnecks going to be taking that victory? What's going on, everyone that is in the chat room? How are you all doing? We got Demon here. We got Alex. Tactical Gaming Fool is here. How's it going, Tactical Gaming Fool? We got Diane in the house. I see Murda has popped in here. We got a lot of people starting to join in. Don't forget, we have the predictions rolling up at the top. So don't forget to get your predictions in. Ooh, Sir Bobby Waffles is popping in. What is going on? Everybody's here. They want to see the battle of Rogue Alpha take on the SKS Roughnecks. For next week, when we go into round 2, we will be going into beautiful Dusttown and Lumber. So I already see some teams starting to practice for next week's matchups. The ones that already kind of got their victories and are moving into the following week, they're already starting to practice up for Dusttown and Lumber. Those are good maps for the following week. I wonder what the maps will be after that. Do you guys have any predictions on what maps that are going to be going on after week 13? So we have a few weeks, I guess they're calling it. I call them rounds, they're calling them weeks. All the same. Oh, 6 ads. Oh, you know what? I've talked to Estrellas about the ads. And this week, I believe tomorrow or Thursday, we're going to go in and try and adjust those ads to take some of them down. Not sure why they are coming up so often. So we'll have to take a look at that and pull some of them down. That way we're not having so many ads being dropped. I see people dropping those emojis. As you notice, I did up the emojis. So you can kind of drop in some more emojis, more than 3 here. So I can see some Tactical Gaming Full testing it out, dropping I think 6 or 7 emojis there. Game time is set for 9 p.m. So we're just waiting for that lobby to get ready. Estrellas will be the host for today's matchup, as Rogue Alpha is the higher seed for the team here. They are up above Rogue SKS Roughnecks, so they are going to be the home team, and they shall be hosting the lobby there. And everybody knows we are going to be going into Factory and Downtown. So round 1 should be in Factory, and then round 2 going over to Downtown. If anybody didn't see those amendments that were being put out, Rogue that were put out for the Downtown there. There is a new amendment to the exploits. You can't go into the tunnel, or you can't even really go near the tunnel by the subway station. If you do go down there, you will be causing an exploit if you cross that street or try to go into that tunnel. I see a lot of people were asking questions about that tunnel, on how far they can push it, how far to the side can they push it, and stuff like that. Plain and simple answer is, if you can see them spawn in, then you should not be there. That is the plain and simple answer to know if you're in a good spot or not. Especially with Downtown is a big map, so everybody knows where everybody is spawning at. We've played Downtown more than enough, so you know in that tunnel system where they're all spawning at. So we are just waiting for it, and then we're going to be going to Factory, where we are going to see the cage match, the Hell in the Cell. B3. This whole weekend, B3 has been popping off. Yesterday was a crazy matchup. B3 was just insane. Lore had a targeting system that was dropping chicky nuggies on people left, right, and senseless. Dropped a triple. Not 1, not 2, a triple nade on 3 separate people on 3 throws, one right after another, just landing it on them. Hard enough to get that 1 or 2, but dropping a triple. That was a crazy one. If you missed any of the matches, don't forget you can always pop back in on Twitch and hit under videos, and you'll see all the videos will be there for 14 days, so you can get all that last minute action if you want to see how the teams are playing and see who you're playing up against. Let me see if I can pull up here, actually. If we can kind of figure out who is moving forward and stuff. Do we know? Do we have the bracket? I don't think the bracket is up. I was trying to see if I could find the bracket, but I don't think it's up. I see the leaderboard is all I can really see. So we'll have to try and find where that bracket is so we can kind of figure out who's playing who as they move on down the line. I think, oh, that's under the announcement. That's where it's going to be. If it's under the announcement, we can kind of predict already as we know who's won and who hasn't, where they're all going. What is going in the chat? I see the chat's popping up. I love when the chat is just flying by and everybody's having a great time in that chat. If the red warning shows up, that's a no-go. Well, I get if the red warning shows up, it's definitely a no-go. If you are just a hair outside that red warning, you kind of know you're pushing that boundary is the problem. I think everybody has practiced how far you can go in and push those boundaries. I know myself when I'm in pubs, I try to push those boundaries as far as I can. Just, when you're having a good time in pubs, you just want to do some spawn killing. But once we get into league matches, you got to pull back and have that no-go zone. What is going on? Mommy Marshall is in the house now. The boss is here. Everybody is popping in. This is going to be a great matchup. Everybody's coming in to watch it. Glad you're all hanging out with me on this Tuesday evening. It is game time for 9 p.m. They're just 2 minutes behind schedule, but I'm sure SKS is getting everybody in line. Everybody's got to get those videos up with their heights all recorded and everything. Want to make sure all is in checked in case tickets get put in there. Okay, here we go. Let me see here the bracket now. Okay, so UMAD is moving on. They are going to be playing the SKS Straight 8 Killers next week. So you're going to have UMAD going up against the SKS Straight 8 Killers next week. Then you're going to have BRZ has moved forward in the bracket. So they will be taking on the winner of this match here. So whoever wins in this match tonight will be playing BRZ. Anarchy has moved forward, and they will be playing One Crew in the next round. So you're going to have Anarchy versus One Crew. And then you're going to be having, I believe it's One Crew. I think One Crew won over Unwanted Guests. I can't remember. I have to check who won that one. But we know Void is moving forward. So Void is moving forward. And I believe it's either One Crew or Unwanted Guests. I have to go back and see in the scoreboards who won that one. But we have some great games going on. All right, Tack is just letting me know the updated code there and telling me that SKS is going to be hosting it. So we are getting all ready. That means they are getting in lobbies. We're getting ready. We're getting excited. Who is excited for this matchup? We're all pumped here over at VRPL. Getting ready for this. The season is over. The playoffs are on. The best of the best are in here. Oh, Tack just sent me a message. He is not going to be playing tonight. Oh, no. He will be sitting out on this one. So it looks like they will have to get a replacement for Tack for tonight. Rome's tugging the little ones in. Rome will be here watching this matchup, or Marshall will be giving the play-by-play to Rome as the match goes on there. Wong Crew versus Anarchy. There we go. That is going to be a good match right there. I got to make sure I got to try and get that cast going. I've casted every match for Anarchy. Don't want to stop now. Don't want to miss that one. So I definitely got to get that one casted for Anarchy. My guess, all the matches I've casted for them are usually a Saturday at 3 p.m. or a Sunday at 3 p.m. So definitely we'll know when that comes out. But we are having a fun night here. Everybody's having a great time in the chat. Guys are just, you know what? You guys keep the chat lively. You're giving me that energy that we need to get this going. Once that game goes on, the teams are going to pump us all up and get that full energy going here. There's going to be no slow, take your time kind of, walking around and shooting people. This is going to be a full run and gun match. We've seen all these players. We've played with everybody on both teams here, right? SKS, you got all of them are going to be out here in full effect. Wondering if SKS is going to be using his Scar H that he's been using, or is he going to be going to that SVD he's been rocking? We know a lot of Scar Ls have been in effect. Every team has at least 2 or 3 players that are rocking that Scar L. Some teams just have the full market of Scar Ls. Those have been all over the map, all those Scar Ls. But we are just waiting for this matchup here. And let me just do a quick check here to see if Estrellas has that lobby up. And I don't see no lobby yet. Alrighty, they're doing a ground war. So he told me they're doing ground war to kind of filter out a lot of the mess here for the filtering here. There is so many people in private lobbies right now. We got to find a faster way. I wish we could just do it by names. If anybody is watching from Caveman Studios, if there is a Caveman Studio, somebody here watching, maybe you can put a little line in where we can just type in who the host is going to be, and then we can just get that straight up filtered. What's going on, Rome? Welcome to the party. We are lively here. We are going strong here. We're just waiting for it to start up. 9:07 is the time, so they should be getting into those. That lobby should be up and running. They must just be waiting for somebody or getting some restarts. But we are just waiting for it here. All right, let's keep an eye out now. I haven't heard from Estrellas, so he must know we're live. I see Tack is online. Estrellas just went offline on Discord, so that means he is getting ready for it. And we are just keeping an eye out here. So if anybody is on the teams, let me know if you get any insights from your teams if we are starting up. Looking pretty good on that prediction. If you got your predictions or did not get them, make sure to get those predictions in. We're looking at a very close one right now. 1.6 versus 1.9 in the scores there. So definitely a very close matchup we got being predicted here. So somebody's going to be going home with a lot of points right now. So definitely get those predictions. Let's see if we can rock them out and get some really high predictions. Let's get that count going right up there. Don't forget, we do go on round 1 and round 3. The only time we will go to a round 4 for predictions if round 3 gets really close. We did a round 4 prediction yesterday night just because the game was so close. Trust me, if you missed out Rogue, Sigma, and Void yesterday, go back and watch it. You will not be disappointed in that matchup. It was rallies. It was turnovers. It was unbelievable gameplay was put on yesterday. The show was put on yesterday. Void was losing. Sigma was up by I think it was like 80. It was 80-20. Void comes back, and it was just a flip over. The rally caps got put on, and they came back to win it 6-0. It was crazy. So you definitely want to go back and watch those matches yesterday. Oh, wait, Macios is in. Oh, what? Is that Macios right there? Okay, Macios is here. He dropped in the first round yesterday a 40-plus kill count in Factory in round 1. I don't know what kind of horseshoe he had yesterday. He was on fire yesterday. So definitely go back and watch Macios. Just put the work in. So we are just waiting for it here. Alrighty. Let's take a look here and keep an eye out. I'm just going to let Estrellas know that we are live. It is 9:09. One more minute. One more minute, and we can put into effect the timer countdown. Well, it should be going on right now, that timer countdown. I don't make the rules. I just follow them, and you get technically 10 minutes. Actually, I thought it was 5 minutes if you had a caster, and 10 minutes if you didn't have a caster to start that matchup. So we're not all just here sitting on our hands. Haven't seen that rule yet get put into effect. That would be a crazy one if somebody actually invoked the caster's rule. I don't know what would happen if somebody invoked the caster's rule. That would be the first to see that happen. What happens if it goes over? Well, the teams, according to the rules, I believe it was the teams who is whoever's hosting, and if they are late to start the matchup, they lose points. Basically, the whole ticketing system is about losing points for your match. So, right in the playoffs, points count. Perfect example, Macios knows. Yesterday, it actually came down to math who actually won. It ended up in a 2-2 tie, and we had to actually do the math to see who actually won Void versus Sigma. And it was, I think it was only like a 3 or 4 point difference on Void winning that. What Funko Pops are right behind me? Oh, you're seeing these here. Okay. We have actually some funny ones back here. This right here is that's Ruth Ginsburg right behind me. That's a collector's one that I have hanging out here. That right there is a Disney. That's a Disney one from the parks. It is actually of an attraction. And I got a whole bunch at the top here that you guys can't see. I love Funko Pops. They are just all over the place here. And then, of course, I got the Matrix on that side right there. That was when the Matrix actually came out. The full collectors there. So actually, it's all the movies. All the Matrix movies and I think Matrix cartoons as well. But I haven't actually opened that one. It's still actually pretty sealed up. I'm Canadian, yeah. Hey, we can love everybody here. All right, they are starting. They're 1 minute over, but they are starting. We have Astreus just hit us up that they are starting. I'm going to hit him with the okay here. Alrighty, let's find Mr. Astreus here for his lobby now and get into this action. We've all waited long enough for this. They're 2 minutes over. That's it. Somebody put it that I've already called it. I'm going to be harder on everybody in the playoffs because this is the best of the best that are playing right now. So we will be 10 times harder on everybody. We see somebody pixel walking. We are calling them on it. Already, we are just waiting for Astreus here to get that lobby going. And as soon as he gets in there, we're going to get that action all started. So let's do the scrolling here. And we just going to keep on scrolling. Scrolling. Here we go. We are looking. I feel like I'm at a carnival right now looking for this one. Alrighty. There it is. Oh. Is it Randall that's hosting it? That's not. No, that's Randall. That's somebody. He's on another team. It just popped up a 10 there. So that was interesting. Alrighty. Just letting Astreus know that we are just waiting for this lobby to show up. Where is he? I do not see Astreus yet. Is it? I'm gonna check. Who's the only 10-person lobby here? Okay. So Astreus is actually is not hosting now. Randall is actually hosting. So we are gonna get right into that action. Here we go. Alrighty, we are in. We have the sides on the right way there. And they are off already fighting each other. So Randall is our host. Would have been nice if Astreus had told me he was actually going to be the host. But anyways, there's Randall. We are on B3, everybody. The fun point. Let's get on B3 here. Let's watch everybody die from mayhem. And now Randall is on point. There's Randall. All right, over on the Rogue Alpha side, we have Sidechain Rhythm, Astreus, Professor X, Silly Willy. And then over on the SKS Roughnecks, we got a Defender X there. Quick Draw, Randall, Rustytron, and Mr. Anderson. Rhythm with the nade on Randall. Silly Willy's on. Quick Draw. Gets taken out by Silly Willy. Defender takes out Silly Willy. Rhythm takes out Anderson. And now they are on point again. They're getting that quick neutralization. And there's Rhythm doing the jump to watch those windows. Just missing that Chicky Nugget. Just missing him right at his feet. Professor X takes out Rustytron, and our Rhythm is just chilling out here. Wish I could, if I could turn on that song, I would play Rhythm is a Dancer right now for Rhythm. And he is just holding up on that truck right now, and he flies out. Randall comes out, but Rhythm is right there waiting for him. Professor X taking out Quick Draw, and Rhythm just chilling out there, getting low, now back on standing. We have some smoke on the cylinders there. He's going to use that smoke in and out of it right now. Anderson takes out Professor X with a trade-off. Astreus taking out Defender X. I believe Astreus, he's rocking an AK right now. He is up on the windows. Oh, and that nade just missing. There's Sidechain just hanging back just in case. Oh, and Sidechain just missed that one. That was right at his feet, and they are going to get this first point off on the works. It is transmitting right now. We got Rhythm and Sidechain. They are going to start pushing up, but Randall says, get out of my way. He just takes down Sidechain and Rhythm as if they were just pylons on in front of him. Astreus takes out Rhythm as he walked out the door. That was payback right there. And now Anderson is on point. We have Astreus up in the windows. Mr. Anderson is jumping around. Oh, and he eats that one from Professor X. Dropping the hammer on Mr. Anderson. Jumping around the corner is Anderson. He goes down hard on that one, but Professor X taking out the Fender, and we are going to be moving off at this point. This should be turn and burn. We hear Strays to the right. He is getting off of here now. Let's see where everybody is moving. There is Quick Draw. He is on a quick rush now. He wants to set up for B point. Rusty Tron takes out Silly Willy. Quick Draw is going to be going in the back door of B. Score is 99-75 right now. Professor X taking out Defender. And now they're setting up for B point. We have triple SKS members on B. There goes that nade right over the wall. Quick Draw is going up top. Can he catch anybody on the run? He is just watching out. Oh, it comes in from behind. Rhythm takes out Quick Draw as he snuck in right behind. Everybody is setting up for B, and it is B point right now. The smoke is being dropped. Rhythm now back on point. He capped that first one. He wants to keep the luck going by capping that second one. Rhythm now watching that windows. They also have the trash room that looks like, I believe, Astreus in that trash room. Some people call that Sniper's Nest. Some people call it the trash room. Now Rhythm is off point. They're actually going right behind on the backside. Quick Draw takes out Silly Willy sidechain. Takes out Mr. Anderson. Professor X takes out Rusty Tron. They are going to do some drive-by window shooting. Now going up top. They're trying to get around the top. He is going to get in there right now. But we have sidechain on point. Sidechain now on the stairs. Going to start getting that cap continued. Now over on the railing by the Twinkie. He is holding up here. We are right next to sidechain, chilling out here. He's over on the Twinkie. He's leaving the point. Noticing that Rogue Alpha is on and off the point. We have Quick Draw now watching the track main road here. We hear somebody behind him. Oh, there it is. He turns and fires. Quick Draw takes out Silly Willy with that foul. We saw that head do a little quick turn and peek there as they try to come up behind him. Let's see who is on B point. There's Rusty Tron. Rusty now bringing it back down. He is going to tuck low on the stairs. Now he's going to push up forward. Rusty Tron looking around. He's going to tuck underneath the stairs. This is a play a lot of people use right here. Just tuck underneath the stairs. But if you see from that second floor, top left, you can actually peek him and get a shot on him from there. Now he's going underneath the stairs. Quick Draw takes out Silly Willy. Smoke needs to be used here. SKS not using any smoke on this point here, which is interesting. Leaving it completely open. Now there's the smoke on that back door. We are at 39%, 40% capped. We have Mr. Anderson on. We have Rusty Tron on. Anybody walking by those windows will pick off Rusty Tron. Anderson is watching the left side, but nobody is watching their backs there, just in case the window drive-by goes on. Now we have it at night. There it is, the window drive-by. Oh, and he just walks right by him. Professor X did not look in the windows. He just walked right by. Is he going to try and come in that back door? Professor X could have taken them both out. And there it is. Rusty Tron takes out Professor X. Caught him sleeping on that one. Did the drive-by, but did not pick him off. Had Rusty Tron and Randall in his sights, and he just let that point slide out of his hands. And now they are starting to cap this one. The transmit is on. We have Rusty Tron up top. Wants to make sure he get a full cap here. 84-72 is the score. Right on the outside. Nobody even trying to make their way to this point. I think Rogue Alpha is calling a turn and burn on it. Don't even bother and waste the tags. They're setting up over for factory side. We can see somebody already up in office. That looks like it is. That's Silly Willy. That is Silly Willy up in the office right now. They are in the Twinkies. Anderson takes out sidechain. We already got full setups going on for both teams here. Rusty Tron taking out Astreus. And Rhythm taking out the Feder. Silly Willy taking out Rusty Tron. Professor X taking out Mr. Anderson. The point hasn't even been activated yet. And we're already battling it out in the factory. There's Quick Draw. He's just firing down that open container. 73-70 is the score. So we are back to an even Stevens game. They are now pushing up into the containers. They want to try and do a little bit of spawn lock here. Point is open. Nobody on the point yet for either team. They're just on the outside killing each other. Let's see who's on the tracks. Let's follow Defender. Defender firing over the rail car there, and he takes out Silly Willy, who didn't even get an eye on him. Now Defender is looking around, checking those top corners. He is hanging out in the tracks. Maybe come in through that side door. Which way is Defender going to go? Is he going to go through the main or go through the side? He looks like he is going to be going through that side door. Holding up, getting taken out. Strays takes out, I think he took out Quick Draw, and Professor X takes out Mr. Anderson. We have on point right now. We have Sidechain doing his dance there. There he is. I think he's playing the Lambaba song. There it is. He's doing the dance. The Macarena. Sidechain going around doing the wiggly jigglies there on point. We also have a Strays pushed up in the containers. And Sidechain is just chilling here. Might as well just give him a coffee. He's going to have a seat right now. And Estrellas taking out Rusty Tron. Anderson gets taken out by, I think he got taken out by Estrellas. Estrellas takes out Defender X, and Randall taking out Silly Willy. What is going on here? Who is this person? Quick Draw hanging out up on top of the B building, and he gets taken out by Estrellas. I think Quick Draw had a little issue there because he was like sleeping on that one. Estrellas up on the roof now. Ooh, that nade just missed. Estrellas just moved right at the last second. He's going to eat that one. Estrellas is up on top of the roof now. He's firing down. He takes out Rusty Tron right below him. And now Estrellas is watching that spawn positioning. So, I think should I call it here? Estrellas is going to pick off Rusty Tron right now. And, that is, we're going to call gray line right now for Estrellas on rule number 6 about placing yourself in position to see them spawn in. I think that would be gray line right there. Told you, I'm going to be hard on everybody as they are playing today. We are going to be tough on everyone. You want to place yourself where they're coming out of? We are going to be watching you on all quarters here. All right, Quick Draw now making his way through B4. We are going back to B3. We are looking around here. Quick Draw firing into B3. Did he get him? No, he didn't. Anderson takes out Sidechain. Rusty Tron. Oh, no. Eating his own chicky nuggy. Quick Draw firing down. Professor X takes out Defender. Quick Draw is firing, but finally gets Silly Willy. Rhythm takes out Randall. Got to be careful over there, SKS, on how far you're pushing. Oh, he got chewed up on the side there. And now we have on point. We have a Rhythm on point. Rhythm doing some serious cap work today. Let's get a refresh of that scoreboard. Sidechain taking out Mr. Anderson, giving him a little lunch there. And now we got Rhythm back on point. He's chilling out right now on B3. B3 is where usually the excitement is, but it seems a little slow today. And now we have 2 on. We have Sidechain. We got Rhythm. They are both on point here at the red truck. Oh, and they go both down. Defender coming in, taking both out from that long shot. I think you took them out from the windows, didn't you? You are inside of the generator building. And now SKS bringing their own 2 members on point. Silly Willy goes, he goes down by Defender. Estrellas taking out Quick Draw. And now Anderson is on point. He's tucking in that smoke. He's going up. He's going down. Oh, and Professor X eating. Actually, Professor X made Anderson eat that one. Oh, that one had to hurt. You saw his body collapse. And now point left at 1%. Defender takes out Rhythm. Nobody here, but there is a bunch of tags. We can see somebody inside that generator building. Who is that in there? That is Defender X hanging out inside in the generator building there. Estrellas taking out Rusty Tron. We can see Rhythm starting to come up. He's going to cut up that main road. We can see Estrellas over in B2 building right now. He's trying to fire in. Estrellas takes out Randall. And now Rhythm is making his way, but nobody yet from SKS has come on point, and now they're finally making their way. There is Rusty Tron trying to make his way. Rhythm with the nade on Defender X, and Anderson taking out Professor Xavier. We have Estrellas just outside of the pipes. There are cylinders making his way. He's on point right now. Estrellas takes out Anderson. Now Estrellas is on point. This is his first on point position for the evening. He is on the B3 point. He's got back up there his Sidechain. There is Estrellas. There we've got SKS inside that generator building. They're coming out firing away. Quick Draw takes out Silly Willy. Can Randall take him out? Randall is firing on Sidechain. They're hiding behind each other. Randall comes around the corner, takes out Sidechain, but Professor X takes out Randall. Quick Draw takes out Estrellas, and the point is left at 40% right now. Rusty Tron is trying to make his way. He's dodging and weaving everything right now with a little power slide in there. We're going to give that one a 4 on that power slide. There was no gunfire. Didn't need the power slide in. Rusty Tron is on point. Oh, and he gets taken out. Rhythm, I bet you shot him in the feet on that one. And now in the smoke is Anderson. Anderson is battling, but Professor X takes out Mr. Anderson. We have Defender X taking out Silly Willy. Rhythm taking out Defender. Sidechain is making his way to the point. He's going to be the only one here. I think a lot of bodies are dead right now. Or they're going to be inside that generator building. Oh, and Estrellas takes out Randall, and Randall takes out Sidechain, trying to get to the point. He tapped it with one finger, but then went down. Professor X takes out Rusty Tron. Looks like only on point is Rhythm right now. Rhythm is holding up by himself here. We have Professor X over in B4 or the electrical. Now Rhythm is at that truck watching that generator's building. A lot of use out of that generators. Nobody coming in from behind. There it is. We can see him inside. Here comes Randall. Is that Defender? That is Defender. He's trying to find a line through that window. He's got backup. There's 3 members in there. Defender takes out Professor X. Oh, and there it is. Randall makes Rhythm eat that chicky nugget. Eat your vegetables and you can have that chicky nugget. Now we have, it is Rusty Tron on point, and Rusty Tron goes down. Sidechain takes him out. The minute they just sit on that point, they are going down. They are firing from long distances. And now Randall is trying to make his way on point, but Astreas picks off Randall from the B3 windows. And Defender takes out Silly Willy. Astreas taking out Defender. Astreas is hanging out inside that B3, aren't you? Where are you? There you are. You are downstairs of the B3. And nobody on point. Now they're back on. We have Rogue Alpha on point. It is Rhythm back on point. Rusty Tron takes out Professor X inside that generator building. We are looking around here, and they're coming around out of that generator building. Rhythm is hiding behind it just in case. Nobody on point. Rhythm is just waiting. Sidechain is going to be the sacrificial lamb. He gets on point. Astreas takes out Randall. And now they are back on point. It's at 75%. First time we've got this point at 75% right now. Now they're speed capping it. SKS needs to get here and throw everything that they have to try and get this one back. And the transmit has started. So this is Rogue Alpha's second cap here on B3. Astreas holding up at the cylinders. Wants to pick them off as they run by from their spawn point. They'll be taking that long way around. They might even be burning this one. They can try to fight for it, but they have this one on a serious lock right now. 63-21 is the score. It is counting down. This could be a big hurt right now on SKS. They're trying to get that neutralization. Astreas takes out Rusty Tron. Sidechain is running with those bricks in the backpack, firing into the catwalk. Can't get him. I think Randall is in the catwalk because he is the only one that got hurt there. And Sidechain was firing up. Sidechain going to pick him there. 61-12. This is a turn and burn. We are going to have the final point here for SKS if they can't get this together. Over in the B building, Randall takes out Professor X. Defender takes out Silly Willy. Sidechain just keeps firing, but nobody's going down. Oh, and Anderson picks off Sidechain as he comes around the corner, but Rhythm is there. Just coming out of B1, picks off Mr. Anderson. Astreas takes out Defender. We can see they're up in the windows. Are they going to pick him off from the windows? They're up top. The firefight is inside right now. No smoke here. Last time SKS capped this point. Can they do it again here? 61-8. Can we see a rally put together? They are using the smoke. Rhythm takes Randall out with a nade. Rusty Tron takes out Astreas. And now they're coming in the doorway. They are hiding away. Rusty Tron is going up top. We saw him outside the wall. Rusty Tron is firing. He gets taken out by Professor X. His body falls over the railing. Dropping to his death. Anderson takes out Sidechain. Professor X takes out Quick Draw. And Defender takes out Silly Willy. And there it is. Anderson is firing. Now they both trade off. Tags are everywhere. 61-7 is the score. Now we have a nade going in and some smoke just in case somebody was in here, but nobody is here. 61-7 is the score. They are fighting their way here. They want to bring this one back to their side. Can they force to another point? Or is this going to be the end for round one of SKS Roughnecks? Now we have Rusty Tron back on. He's got to watch out. He's high up on those windows. He is capping away. Can he hold it together? He just needs about 20 seconds to hold it. Rusty takes out Silly Willy as he popped up out of the window. And he gets taken out. His head was sticking up a little too far. Astreas takes out Rusty Tron. Randall takes out Sidechain. And now here comes Professor X. He's coming in. Randall takes out Professor X. And the transmit has begun. We have it. Here we go. SKS Roughnecks trying to put a rally together now. They're bringing down Rogue Alpha slowly, point by point, chipping away at them. Defender takes out Astreas. Can they get a full cap here? They just need to put the lock here. Everybody watch a window and lock them down. There's Rhythm over the train station. Quick Draw spawning in. Rhythm still in the train tracks. He's trying to find a way. He's feeling the heat every time he was getting a little closer. He's trying to find a window to shoot from. They're going to get a full cap here on this one. They've brought him down to 43. They are going to get some points even if they lose here. They're still going to get some points, which will make a big difference at the end if they do tie it up. Silly Willy gets Quick Draw. Rhythm takes out Rusty Tron with a trade-off. Oh, and he tries to get the tag. Professor X trading off with Anderson. And the tags are just sitting there. 40-6 right now. Can they pull out another one and get another cap here? We can see Sidechain is already on point. He is waiting for it to unlock. Now he's pushing up on them. He's pushing up to the Connexes. Quick draw with the nade on Silly Willy. Rhythm takes out Defender X. Sidechain is rushing up. Who's going to get the battle there? Astraeus takes out Randall. Sidechain takes out Quick Draw with a trade-off. Trades are everywhere. And the point is open. You can see there's Astraeus. He knows the rules. Point priority. Kill secondary. They have enough time that they bought that they could get a quick speed cap here. Astraeus is on point. He's standing on the box. Professor X is pushing up. It is 39-4. Professor X takes out Rusty Tron with that nade. Professor X taking out Randall. Rhythm taking out Quick Draw. Defender taking out Professor X. And there it is. Astraeus is still capping 39-4. He's going to get some help. There's Sidechain to help speed cap away here. And then you can see we have, that is, I believe, a Rhythm running around the Connexes. And this is going to be coming to an end here the minute that starts that transmit. 38-4. Round 1 is going to be going over to Rogue Alpha. Can they bring it down? 37-2. But the countdown has begun. And it's going to end it here. 37-0. Round 1. Round 1 going over to Rogue Alpha. 37-0. Little rally there at the end. I think that B3 was the big deciding factor. B3 definitely big decider there. They needed to at least get one of those B3s or one of the factories, because they lost both those points. It was 2 points on B3 for Rogue Alpha and 2 points there that they capped on the factory. They did cap the 2 B buildings, so they just needed to get one of those, either B3 or factory, to kind of at least get back into that. We are going to get them on flipped sides there. And now we're going to give Rogue Alpha their points there. Alrighty, let's see where the predictions fell here. Alrighty, 48% went to Rogue Alpha. 52% to the Roughnecks. Ooh, a lot of points coming up for grabs on whoever picked Rogue Alpha. Congratulations. You are going to be getting some points now. There we go. GG's to everybody. Alrighty. Let's see where we are going to be rolling over here now on Factory. We're going to be back in Factory, and we're going to be flipping sides. So now we're going to have Rogue Alpha going to be going to the backside of B, and we're going to have the SKS Roughnecks going to be all the way down at the bottom of the train yard. What's going on? Let's see who's popping in. How's the chat going? I see Tactical Gaming Full is just lighting up the chat. We got King Henry here. How's it going? Spaz is here. Nuclear Chicken is in the house. Everybody is here. Love seeing everybody in the chat coming out to support the teams. Wave those flags in the air. You know, even if you don't like the teams because you're always playing against them, you know what? Just supporting the league and supporting each other is a great way to do it. Just, you know, coming out here and just watching them, or just get some intel on who you're playing next. That way you can see the way they move, how they position themselves. You can definitely see the way Rogue Alpha is positioning themselves. They're always putting 2 people together. So we got the 2 people on point, right? They're pushing up together as a group. They're always staying in that kind of little V formation. So when we were on B3 point, you saw 2 people on point, right? You saw one in B4 where the electrical was, one inside the generator building, right? So they're causing that little funnel, waiting for SKS to come into that funnel and then stop them there in their tracks. So different styles of play right now. You can see SKS is just going straight in head first, trying to muscle their way into that point and trying to muscle their way through it. Sometimes the muscling does not work. You got to kind of think about it and have a plan when you go at it. They did do really great in B. B, they had that one on full lockdown. They got it double capped there, so did a great job on the B point. I don't even think they got a chance to even touch Factory. B3 was the big, you know, toss and turn there for a while. Not a lot of smokes were used on B3, which is really surprising, but we did see quite a few nades being dropped over on B3, so we should see a lot more of that. So we are just waiting for Randall to start that lobby up. They might be restarting servers. I'm not sure. No one is letting me know what's going on there. So if anybody knows if they are restarting servers or anything like that, just keep us in the loop so we can let everybody know in the chat how it is going. We'll be doing our next prediction over at round 3. So if you want to get some of those points back, make sure to get your prediction in on round 3. We'll let this second round kind of be that little teaser to kind of see how your prediction planning will go out. Let's get a quick hydration break while we are waiting for this lobby to open up. All right. There it is. Stress just hit me up that they are starting. All right. And now he's typing again. What is he doing now? Okay, so they're having some Quest 3 issues is what is the problem there. So somebody is rocking a Quest 3 and they're having some nightmares. It must be that little glitch that was going on. We saw it in the chat rooms. The glitch that you have to kind of hit the power button, turn it on and off in order to get the recordings going. And round 2 is got up and way, and we are going underway. Here we go, everyone. Round 2. Alrighty, we are right here in round 2. Beautiful factory. Where is first point going over to? It is going over to, is that in B point or factory? We are going to B point. Ooh, this is going to be in a Rogue Alpha favor right now because they are coming in. They're going to be first on the scene there. So let's see which way they are going to go. You can see that SKS has got that long run to get the point right now. Defender looks like he might be first on the scene. We can hear that gunfire already going off. There it is. Astrea's taking out Defender X. They're already on point. This is a tough run to get to. We don't see anybody there yet. There's Rhythm. He is hiding out on that little green generator box there, watching the main road, watching over on B1 if somebody's going to walk out of there. We can feel it there. Professor X with a double, dropping Allison and Bird. Ooh, we got some changeovers. Allison is in, and Bird Person is in for SKS Roughnecks. So a little changeover. Rhythm is firing into B1. Didn't hit anybody there. He's on a chase. Oh, there it is. Rhythm takes out Defender X. They're already at 64% capped. We're going to follow Rhythm here and see if he does any spawn killing here while he waits for them to come out of the B1, B2. There it is. Rhythm pops out, takes out Mr. Anderson. Silly Willy takes out Randall. And now you got to get some ammo. Nope, you don't need ammo. He wants cookies. He is hungry. Bird Person takes out Silly Willy. Rhythm takes out Bird Person. Rhythm takes out Allison. Rhythm right now is on a little bit of a hot streak there. 4-0 for Rhythm. Let's see. Can he get put down? Rhythm is far away. We're going to follow him until he can die. Let's see if Rhythm can bleed. Rhythm is firing away. They know he's there. They're sending everybody on him. All right, Rhythm, you're getting us a little bored here. We got to see some action. The fans want to see some action. And Rhythm is just chilling out here. We are going to jump off. They already turned and burned on that point. See you later, Rhythm. We're going to follow Randall here. They're already in the Connexes. Rhythm takes out Defender. And Randall is pushing in through the Connex. He's going to go up to the ammo crate side. They are already setting up and hoping it's going to be here. If it goes to B3, they have a long way to go around. Randall moving his way around those Connexes. Let's see if anybody is here from Rogue Alpha. Nobody here from Rogue Alpha. Ooh, on the roof. We can see Silly Willy is up on the roof right now. He is waiting for them. I think he's going to be the cover fire there. Nobody else for SKS. There it is. SKS making up their way up the road. Silly Willy is there, but not hitting anybody. Silly Willy firing away, and we are going over to B3. We just watched Rhythm take out Allison. Silly Willy taking out Anderson. Randall takes out Silly Willy. They're over now mid-tracks. Now we got Randall crossing the tracks. Oh, and his head just went down. Professor X just took him out. The body is still cold on the floor. Astrea's taking out Defender and Anderson. This is a different Rogue Alpha right now. I don't think they liked the points that they lost in that first round. They are now coming back with a vengeance here. They're on B3. You've got Sidechain. He is capping away. We have, who is inside B3? Is that a stress? That is a stress up in B3 there. He is upstairs. He is taking over the B3 from SKS. Allison making her way up the road there. But you can already see there they are coming around the corner. Professor X takes out Allison. Defender taking out Rhythm. And Sidechain just all by himself there. Taking out Defender on point. And there is another cap going on. This is a complete different Rogue Alpha team. SKS is going to have to re-strategize on the way they're moving around here. Randall takes out Sidechain. And now Randall is going to get on point, try to get that neutralization. Did they take out Astreas out of the B3? Silly Willy takes out Randall. Astreas takes out Allison. Bird Person takes out Astreas from that B3 windows. Got to make sure nobody is in there. You'll have a tough run And there it is. This one is halfway transmitted. This is going to be turned and burned. Sidechain still holding here in case anybody makes their way around. Now Sidechain going into that generator building. We saw somebody inside of B1 who was here. Let's see if we can find you here. There you are. Silly Willy hanging outside B1. Are you going to pick him? There it is, firing on Randall. Can he finish it? There it is. Silly Willy finishes off Randall there. Not a lot of kills on either squad there, but you can tell by the point count that we have a lot of speed caps going on. They are now firing away onto the tracks. Silly Willy taking out Bird Person. There is Professor X. He's getting fired. He's coming around the corner, and he takes out Anderson with a nice jump shot there. Little power slide to grab that tag. That's a 2 out of 10 slide. He did a slide and stop mid-slide. Silly Willy takes out Allison, and Rhythm takes out Defender. Now Professor X is going to try and watch and see, can he catch anybody walking on the track. There it is. Professor X is firing. He's got the good bullets, taking out Randall through the chain link fence. And Anderson takes out Rhythm with a chicky nuggy there. They're firing up through the chain link. He's trying to get anybody he can. And we can see Sidechain is on point right now. Sidechain is chilling out on point. Again, 96-50. Silly Willy taking out Defender. And Randall Estrellas takes out Bird Person. SKS having a hard time trying to get out of this spawn right now. There's Anderson. He is making his way. Can Anderson get it? Anderson is fighting Professor X. Anderson is actually fighting with Estrellas. And he trades it off. But there, we did see Professor X. Did Professor X just throw his gun on the floor? I think he picked up somebody's gun. I believe he actually just picked up somebody's gun. Randall takes out Silly Willy with a trade-off, and there's Professor X watching the tracks. He's going to shoot through that chain link fence, and he takes out Bird trying to cross over. The transmit has started. Nobody is even making their way here. There's Allison getting inside B1, trying to take a different route. 96-41 is the score. Allison just coming out of B1 right now. Crossing the road, making sure to check both ways before crossing the street. Now, and the shots will be fired at Allison. Estrellas takes Allison down as she was running. Rhythm takes out Randall, and Rhythm taking out, I didn't see who else. Oh, he just took out Defender. There's Estrellas up on the roof. And this point is going to be done. That is a turn and burn point. You can see they're all over the tracks right now. You can see the red tags trying to make their way. Estrellas firing from that rooftop. We can see there's Rhythm going into B1. He just takes out Defender. Estrellas takes out Randall. This is now a spawn lock right here. You can see, I wish I had one of those pens where I could reset scoreboard. Sorry, there we go. We will get you a reset. Somebody, I think Allison, did she drop out and come back in? I wish we could do some drawings on the match here. This would be really cool where we can draw the lines being like, you can see the positioning on where they are and how they are moving. There is Rhythm. He is watching. He's got the line, and he takes out Anderson from B1. Rhythm has been owning this one. You got to pay rent in B1 right now, Rhythm, at the rate you are in here. Oh, and there it is. Bird Person coming in to collect the rent, but Professor X was there to take out Bird Person. And now point is over at the B building. They're just trying to get in. Who is capping? I bet you it's Sidechain capping. Sidechain has been doing a great job capping. There it is. Sidechain just chilling out. He's got to have some crazy points. Let's look at it. There it is. 2,700 points for Sidechain. Sidechain's going to get the full cap here. Nobody is coming in to even contest that. Let's see if we can find where anybody is alive right now. There's Rhythm. He's over by the trash room. Oh, he's going to do the alley-oop. Is somebody in there? Don't think anybody was in there. Sidechain. Oh, he is in there. Rhythm is coming in. He's firing. And Randall gets the shot on Rhythm. Doesn't allow him into his sniper's nest. Professor X gets the kill, and Randall takes out Sidechain. But the transmit has started. The damage is done. Estrellas is holding up here. He wants to make sure this gets fully capped. The nails are being driven into the coffin right now for round 2 here. They're trying to make their win. They got Silly Willy on. Everybody is on right now. Oh! Bird Person, we just caught that one coming around the corner. Picks Estrellas off. That was right between the legs. But then Anderson was there. Oh, everybody is on point now. This is going to end it. There it is, 92-0 for that round. 92. That was a huge one. Round 2 going over to Rogue Alpha, 92-0. That was a massive point grab there for Rogue Alpha. That is what they are looking for. They want to keep those big high points just in case it gets really close in the game. Alrighty, we are going to do some quick flip. They don't need to flip, but we do need to update some scoreboards. And now we are going to be going into downtown where things get really ugly here. Oh boy, downtown, we have a lot to talk in about downtown. If we just saw Rogue Alpha do a spawn lock and not allow SKS to get out of the B3 side there when we're on the B point, when it comes to downtown, you know you're going to see somebody, if not one, if not two, possibly three people inside that station. You can count it that somebody will be on that back escalator, somebody will be on the station windows, somebody will be under the station. They are going to try and spawn lock SKS from getting there. But you know what? When the sides get turned, you know they are going to be doing their own spawn locking. It's put your best guys, best girls, put them on that station and do not let anybody get there. Two people is always your best bet in station. One on the backside of that escalator and one on the windows so they can watch catwalk and windows. And it's also good to rotate if you have a buddy there to rotate out and get ammo. So if that person runs out of ammo, if they're on the back escalator, you got that person in the window. They're going to be watching it. The person on the escalators gets their ammo, and you have your buddy system working there. It's exactly how you want to roll it. You want to have your buddy system on these tight points. When we go over to traffic, same thing. Got to get that shortcut window under control and keep it in lock. Get that billboard in lock. You know, someone is going to be on billboard, so you're going to see a lot of nades being thrown up there. We saw that there were some Quest 3 issues going on, so Astreas will let us know. I think they're probably restarting lobbies again. There might be a few restarts going on here. It seems like there's some Quest 3 issues for playoffs right now. As good as they are with the resolution, there's still those glitches. You know, they are brand new, so there's going to be some updates coming out. There's going to be a bunch of stuff as it makes its way till Christmas time. I would say probably in the new year. We should be seeing probably some updates or something like that in the new year as all the glitches are pushed through right now. But I think pretty much there's a good chunk of league players that already got a Quest 3 and are using it in the league. Anybody enjoying it? Like I said in the last cast, anybody have any bad experiences with the Quest 3? Everybody's been talking and praising how good it is. Has anybody got any bad experiences with that Quest 3? Put it in the chat. Let us know. We know the battery life is horrible on the Quest 3, so you don't need to talk about the battery life as those are just horrible. But let us know if there's something you don't like. We know there's that glitch with taking screenshots or recordings where you got to turn it on, to hit the power button, go to sleep, and wake up. What is that? The Pimax Crystal here. Is that I believe, is that a headset? I think isn't the Pimax a headset? Is that the one you have to, the boss, is that the headset where you got to pay the subscription fee for it? Because I know there is, I thought it was the Pimax where you got to pay the monthly subscription to keep the headset running. But that one had crazy, it was, that one with the subscription one, if anybody has ever seen that on YouTube, the reviews on it, it is insane. You have to pay a monthly subscription for it to keep it up and running, but the quality of it is just crazy. Alrighty, we are just waiting for this lobby to open up. There's definitely for sure restarts going on, or they are switching people up. Something is going on because these lobbies are taking quite a bit of time to get up and running. So we are just waiting for it. The best set, it's the best headset out right now. So we have so anybody, if you're looking for a headset, definitely check out the Pimax Crystal. As the boss is saying, it is the best headset out right now. Already, so we are just waiting for this lobby to open up. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Love everybody that's here just chilling with me right now on this stream. I know it's late for some people if you're over if you're in Europe or wherever you're watching from, if you're having dinner, if you're over on the West Coast, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us on this. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe if you want to get rid of those ads, but make sure at least to follow V Pro League 1, 2, and 3. That way you can always get all of the action. You don't miss any of it. You'll get those email notifications if you have them turned on to let you know when the casts are up and running. If you are on the Discord, get that stream sniper role. That way when we are putting out the cast in the social media channel, we just hit that @stream sniper and you'll get pinged to let you know what time the match is at, who's playing, and what channel to watch it on. So a couple things you want to make sure that you always have in your little back pocket there to know when everything is going on. So we are waiting for round 3 to start up here. No lobbies yet, so something definitely has glitched or happened over there in that lobby. So they must be doing some restarts. Something is going on. So while they're waiting for that to all happen, we are going to be going on a quick hydration break. Got to make sure to stay hydrated. Learn my lesson. Predictions. Oh, yes, you would like predictions. Thank you so much for the reminder. Here we go. Who is going to take a round 3? Is it going to be Alpha or is it going to be Roughnecks? We're going to do this one for 5 minutes. You got a 5-minute prediction. There it goes. The predictions are up. PC for Pimax. I would assume it doesn't seem like a headset that will be like the Quest. So we definitely have to take a look at standalone and PC. That is really interesting to hear that it is standalone and on PC. So I definitely have to check that one out. You're eating chicken nuggets right now? Oh, okay. You got to tell me, how many pieces did you get? You got a 20 piece, 10 piece, 6 piece, 4 piece? How many are you eating right now? Because I can destroy chicken nuggets. McDonald's chicken nuggets, I can definitely destroy those things all day long. A little bit of ketchup in there, and we are good to go. Now you guys are making me hungry. Now I'm getting hungry. All right, gonna have to send out for some Uber Eats while I'm casting. Get some Uber Eats to the door while I'm casting over here. All right, so we are waiting for that lobby to go on. So there is some serious issues for sure that are going on. Lady never tells. Oh, there we go. Finally, they are starting up. Okay. The lobbies must have been reset. Astreas has just told us that they have restarted, and they are getting in right now. So now we're gonna keep that quick eye out for Randall. All right, Randall, let's look for your lobby. Round 3 is about to start. We've got the lobby up. There it is. Let's lock it. Let's load this code in. Here we go. Playoffs. Round 3. Let's get into the action. Alrighty, we are in beautiful, beautiful, beautiful downtown. It is sunny. It's always sunny in downtown here, and it's always raining nades and bullets. Let's get up top. If you never got to see the overview of this map, it is actually pretty crazy on this map. The details of the overview here. Some people have never noticed that there is actual spray paint on a lot of these buildings because the Quest does not show you a lot of it. When you're on PC, you get to see a lot of those high resolution details. But now with the Quest 3, if you are playing PC VR on it, you will get to see all of the detail. All right, you can see they are now splitting off the way they are running. Nobody on point right now. They're taking the back way. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Professor X, Rhythm. We called it. They are going for the backside. There goes the Spawn Lock Brothers. Here we go. Tag team. Whoop. Here it goes. There it is. Professor X takes out Randall. First one down in the Spawn Lock. We got Sidechain taking out Malloy. We got a little. Oh, what is going on right now? Okay, you guys seeing that? It is a 5-on-3 right now. Oh, no. There it goes. And there it goes. The lobby just went dead. So now we are going to wait for this lobby to come back up again. It was a 5-on-3. We saw the Spawn Lock Brothers in effect there. So you know what's going to happen. They're going to do that again. They're going to do that exact same run. So we are now going to wait for that lobby to open up. So I was going to say that must be a restart. Yeah, 5-on-3. I think SKS could have had that one. 5-on-3. You already had 2 members from Rogue already at the back station going for that full lockdown. So not sure. That was an interesting one. That must have been some craziness or people glitching out or something happened because only 3 members were there from SKS. Hopefully the servers are not causing a lot of issues today. Anybody been on today playing? How are the servers? Have they been holding up well, or are we still having a lot of the glitchy servers and a lot of lag going on? Okay, we can see the score counting up there. It's 2.4 thousand points for one side and 70 points for the other side. on a 3v5 on this map. He did a slick slide. Oh, okay, we're going to have... Well, I know there's only been one 10 out of 10 power slide that I've given out. There's only been one that has ever been given out. There's been a lot of like 5s and 7s and stuff like that, but there's only been one. Okay, all right, is that starting in? Yep, they are starting again. Alrighty, we are waiting for it now. They just told me that they are starting again. That was the one. I knew you would remember that one. Alrighty, here we go. We are just waiting for this one, and once that lobby gets underway, we're going to get back into the action. All right, let's see where this is now. Randall needs to get there. It is. Randall has it. Let's get back into this code here. Alrighty, here we go. Let's try this again. Round 3, Part B. Okay, and now it's a 5v4 right now. And as I was talking about, look at this beautiful graffiti here on the buildings. These are the things that a lot of people don't look at when they're running around here and stuff. There's a lot of cool, cool graffiti and cool stuff. Got the cherries with the knife there. Alright, so 5v4 right now for SKS. Okay, let's look for some people. And here we go. Now Rogue is sending 3 people up to the backside. First point over again at the front of station. You can see here's Giga Knight being the trade in there. So it is a 5v4. Maloik is in. Tactical. Dab is in. There's Tack. He is in. And we got Anderson taking out Giga and Astreas trying to come up from behind sidechain. Taking out Tack down. And there's Anderson. He's going to be going around the backside. 5v4. This could be the chance they need to take over. They got to do some quick speed capping right now. They got to get on that point and take it over. Oh, there it is. Professor X is our 5th member in. Let's get that refresh of that scoreboard. And now we have a 5v5 point back again at the front side of station. Let's see if anybody made their way from Rogue here onto the backside. Nobody's gotten to the backside of the station, so nobody is here. And we are just looking around. Let's see who's alive here. A lot of bodies are dying. Here comes Astreas. He's going to be going up the backside. A lot of fighting is happening away from the point. Nobody is trying to cap it. We are right now just battling on opposite ends. Astreas, what are you rocking there? Looks like is that an AKM you're rocking there? Is that an AKM? Looks like a nice one there. It's either an AKM or just a straight AKM. AK. He's now going to the backside there. Dark car, black car, whatever you want to call it. He's watching for anybody coming out along the sides there. And now we have Maloik on point, but Rhythm takes him down. We got into Maloik vision to watch him die. Astreas takes out Mr. Anderson. Professor X taking out Defender. And now we have Sidechain on point, locking that one down at the pillar. Sidechain doing... Oh, there's a DC. Oh, boy, this is getting rough right now. A DC just happened over on SKS. Looks like Tack just had DC'd out. Rhythm takes out Randall and Maloik. And now Quick Draw is in. Let's get a refresh that scoreboard. This is looking really ugly and rough right now. The DCs are in effect. And now we're at 59% for Sidechain, who is capping all by himself. Professor X takes out Anderson. Are you inside the station? Let's take a quick look here. Yep, there you are. Into spawn lock position. There is Professor X. And they're coming out of the tunnel. Professor X got low. Oh, that nade. Oh, nope, couldn't make it. Professor X takes out Randall. They are locking that one down. The transmit has started there on Catwalk. There's Rhythm. It is the Spawn Brothers in effect going on. Jumping down. Rhythm shooting Anderson off of the escalator. That's some John Wick shooting right there. Now Rhythm's got that Catwalk under lock and key. Professor X has the backside escalators on the lock. He's just picking people off. The body counts are just starting to roll. There's Professor X. He is definitely on a destroy run. There's Rhythm. Rhythm has another member there to take out. Between Astreas and Rhythm, nobody is getting out of here. Giga takes out Maloik. Randall takes out Rhythm finally. Rhythm is put down. But Professor X still now moving around. He's going to go check out the other side. He's reloading. Is he rocking a CZ? He is rocking it. Looks like a CZ. He's going back to the backside there. Watching both sides right now. Up on top of that ledge. The nade's just missing. Astreas takes out Quick Draw. and he is running around. They are trying to fire at him. There's the nades going up there. They're setting 2 members up. Can't get him. Giga takes out the Defender. Now they're right below him. They're just trying to fight to stay alive right now. And now Sidechain moving around. The point is going to be going over the traffic. Sidechain making his way through the downtown. Going to be passing Taco Bus. Ooh, shots off the head. Sidechain took a few shots off the head, but stayed standing upright. He's got to count his blessings. But there it is. Shot in the back. Anderson takes out Sidechain. Giga taking out Quick Draw. And now we have Giga on point. We also have Astreus up on point. He is up on the billboard. And they're going for that quick speed cap. They're pushing out. There is the... Ooh, Defender gets taken out by Astreus. And now Rhythm takes out Randall. Rhythm is still back of that station, isn't he? He is still back there. We have Giga in the bus shelter. We've got Astreus on the billboard. We are going to speed cap, speed cap, speed cap, speed cap. That is the rule right now. Sidechain now pushing up. He's going to help speed it up. There it is. The transmit has started. So the wall now is going to be created. Rhythm still on the backside of the point. Rhythm takes out Maloik. I don't even know if they've got a chance to get out. Rhythm takes out Randall. Is Rhythm going to line up Defender? There's Defender. He's slowly trying to get out of there. Rhythm takes out Quick Draw. Giga takes out Defender. They have not been able to get out of this tunnel side of the spawn. Now Professor X, we called it. There it is. The buddy system. Rhythm ran out of ammo. Professor X is there to continue the journey. There's Randall. Oh, that nade just missed Randall. And now Professor X is on the windows. He's firing. He takes out Randall. He's going to have Defender right below him. Defender doesn't know which way to go. Anderson takes out Rhythm with the nade. Professor jumping down. He's looking for him. They're behind the escalators. They're chasing each other. He's going back up the escalators. Defender moving around. Professor X drops down and he takes out Defender X. There was a little ring around the escalator. And now we got Randall and Professor X. Professor X takes out Randall. No chance for Randall. Randall had his nade just fall out of his hand. Now we got Maloik and Defender both coming out. Can they make it? They're all trying different ways here. Quick Draw takes out Astreus. They're going to try coming up the backside right now. Point is in station. This is really bad for SKS now. The point is inside the station. They've got this on a full lockdown. Nades are being dropped. There it is. Professor X. There's 2 coming around. They're firing. Professor X is firing. Randall is firing. They're all firing. Professor with the jump, but Maloik is there to take him out. They both want that tag. They want that body. Quick Draw takes out Giga. Anderson taking out Sidechain. And now they are in to get a neutralization. SKS is in on point. Astreus takes out Quick Draw. And now Astreus gets Maloik. Astreus is in. He's firing at Mr. Anderson from behind. Astreus getting a triple kill there. He's got a refresh. Quadruple kill there. And Rhythm takes out Defender. That was a team wipe. And now they're going back for the windows. Rhythm takes out Maloik. Quick Draw takes out Rhythm. Astreus now is going to go to the catwalk. Here they come. The Spawn Brothers. We have Professor X and Rhythm. They're on the windows. They've got it locked and loaded. They're throwing the chicken nuggies in case SKS is hungry. Here they come out. They're locked in on them. The sights are on. Professor X is firing. Giga takes out Quick Draw. Professor X is firing. They're running around in circles on him. They're coming up. Professor X is firing. He takes out Maloik, trying to make his way up. Professor X with a jump shot on Defender over the escalators. What a jump shot that was. Jumped off the escalators and shot him in the air. Randall takes out Giga. And Professor X is still on that point. They're coming around the corner. He takes out Randall. Quick Draw gets taken out by Astreus. And another one by Professor X taking out Anderson. Gotta get a refresh of this scoreboard. Professor X at 17 trying to catch up the Rhythm at 21. Professor getting Defender X. And Maloik is trying to make his way out of that back tunnel side. Let's see what Maloik is looking at here. He's going to try and throw that nade. Rhythm is on the low side. Professor up on the top side. Either way, it is 2-on-1. He comes around the corner, and there's Professor to teach him a lesson for being late to class. Maloik going down. They are both just dominating this point here. Now you got Rhythm taking out Quick Draw. Astreus takes out Defender. Finally, Defender. Defender is down there. Rhythm now is coming up. He's going to take out Randall. Now coming up to the catwalk. That's it. I'm naming them the Spawn Brothers. The two are here. They've got it on lock. Astreas takes out Anderson. And Rhythm is watching that catwalk. It is 91-23. They are not letting anybody out of here. Let's see how Defender is going to try and make it. Oh, never mind. Professor takes out Defender. School is in session right now. Professor is putting on a class here on how to lock the back station down and not let anybody get out of there. Defender trying to make another run. There's Sidechain. He's really bored at the tree here. So he's going to bounce around, do a little wiggly jiggly. He's going to grab a coffee. He's going to throw some smoke there. Wants to do something at least. Giga takes out Defender. Sidechain is literally just chilling on point here. Could get a cafe, get a sandwich while he's here. You know, maybe get some breakfast, depending on what time of day it is for you. There's Sidechain just chilling out on the point. Giga takes out Maloik. Professor X gets a kill. And Astreas takes out someone there. And they're coming down the hill. Astreas now is rushing down that hill. There's Astreas coming down the hill. He is going to watch that corner. Randall takes out Astreas. Professor X takes out Quick Draw. And takes out Defender. Professor is just putting in the work over there. 23-24 by the Spawn Brothers. They're just trying to make their way up now. They're all spawning in. It is 91-14. Defender just wants to get out of this spawn and end this side here. They're definitely going to want to put a spawn lock on Rogue Alpha for what just happened here. 91-9 is the score. This is it. The nails are tapped in. They might get one more point to get started here. Defender gets taken out by Rhythm. He was just looking around. There he is. He's right above it. The buddy system in effect. Oh, and finally, Rhythm goes down by Mr. Anderson with the trade-off. But Giga is there to take out Maloik. Score is 90-3, and that point is done. Giga taking out Randall. Tags are left everywhere. We're going to look for a body that is alive. Sidechain is back on point. Sidechain is going to chill out here on the pillar. Giga takes out Mr. Anderson. 90-2. They only need 2 tags right now. Let's see if we can find around where those tags are. Here goes Rhythm. He is making the run around the backside. He's going to hang out at the corner here by Taxi. Let's see if he's going to get anywhere in there to find that last 2 kills. He's looking for it. He's going into the garage right now. Who's in the cafe? There's Giga in the cafe. He takes out Anderson. That is a great spot because look at the line you have there. There's the 2 floating tags. And now Sidechain is pushing up. Are they going for TDM style? Nobody on point. Sidechain left the point and went up top. Now Sidechain is going back down to the point. Giga takes out Maloik. 88-2 right now is the score. We also have Astreas at the backside shooting up to the catwalk right now. Firing up there. Takes out Quick Draw from behind the statue. And takes out Randall. There is 1 tag. They only need 1 more tag right now. Where's Astreas? He is looking for that last tag. Astreas is going to be coming around the corner. He's going to pull up on the tunnel system here. And that is going to end it there. 88-0 is the score. Round 3 going over to Rogue Alpha. 88-0 there. Alrighty, let's do some quick adjustments here for the next match because they are going to be flipping sides. So we're going to do that. We're going to do this. And Bob is your uncle. And now we are ready for Randall to hit us up with the next matchup. We are going to be going into the predictions now and see how this worked out on those predictions. 97% for Rogue Alpha, 3% for the Roughnecks. Alrighty, let's choose that. And we're going to say congratulations to everybody that picked Rogue Alpha on their predictions there. Let's talk about the Spawn Brothers. Rhythm and Professor X putting on master classes on how you hold the station there. They were switching out when one needed ammo, the other one took over. They just put on a class there. All their shots were right on point. Even when they had to jump off the backside, they got the kills. They were jumping off escalators. They were chasing people around. People were dying everywhere. SKS could not get out of that spawn at all. They were on a full lockdown. But now SKS has the chance to turn around and get their own spawn lock here. Are we going to see SKS try to do the same thing that Rogue Alpha just did to them. Send their top players over to that station and put it on a lockdown. Or are we going to see them just go for the point and battle it out? This is the last round here of round 1 of the playoffs. We're going to have the 4th matchup coming up right now. This is going to be it. This is game 4 that's going to start once they get the lobby going. And round 1 will come to an end. That's what happens when you hit the line. They were both of them were definitely on point. They were definitely pushing their mags to the limits there. They were not changing after every kill or after every second kill. They were going 3 kills, sometimes even 4 kills on a single mag before reloading. They just had it on lock. That's a masterclass. You can't ask for a better spawn lock than that. I love spawn trapping people, but that right there was on a whole nother level. You get 2 great players like that, and you're not even getting out of the point. You might as well just sit there and wait for that match to be over. All right, we are just waiting for them to get out and let us know what's going on. Are we going to do it? You know what? Let's do another prediction. You know what? Now we're going to save it. I'm assuming if I put up a prediction, everybody's going to pick Rogue Alpha. You can lock it without violating the rule too. Yes, you can. As you saw right there, they locked that spawn and did not violate any rules. They stayed way far from that tunnel system. You don't need to go into the tunnel to stop anybody. You can actually just wait till they come to you. Why work and get into that area and have to worry that people are going to be spawning in front of you? Why not just let them come to you? They're going to walk out. You're going to shoot them. You see them first before they see you. You have the better peak angle when you're on that window or on the back escalators. You have the advantage, so you might as well use it. So we are just waiting for that lobby to open. They're doing their resets or flipping or whatever they're doing right now. They're definitely doing something right now. So we are waiting for that lobby to start up. Randall has been our host, the gracious host for tonight's matchup. Again, I just want to say thank you to everybody for hanging out. What a great VRPL season we had so far. The playoffs have been on point. I want to thank my co-caster, Lore, for picking up the other matches for when I couldn't cast. Thank you so much, Lore, for casting. You're doing a great job on your cast there. Alrighty. SKS just told me they are starting up. Okie dokie. We are waiting for it. Bring us the money. Show it to us. Let's see round 4. We want it. The fans are crying for it. They are banging on the tables. They want the action. Let's get this going here. All right, Randall, where are you? Show us the money. Let's go. Where are you? There it is. There's Randall's lobby. Round 1 of the playoffs is coming to an end here. This is it. Well, you know Rogue is moving forward. Let's get into it. Round 4. Alrighty, here we are. Let's take a look at what is going on here. Somebody's shooting somebody in the feet there. There we go. There is SKS Roughnecks. They are not going on to the next round. It is ended for them. Allison just killed herself. Looks like she picked the wrong loadout. Let's get that scoreboard up and see who's going to get on point first. Alrighty, we are just watching the backside right now. You can see SKS is pushing up. There's Maloik. He's making his way up. He's going to be first man on the scene. Don't see no roll. Oh, there it is. And Professor X. Rhythm takes out Maloik, actually. And Professor X pushing up to the taxi. Are they going to let them even get near this point? Professor X takes out Randall. And Allison taking out Professor X. Allison is fighting her way up the taxi road, but Rhythm takes her down. Look at all these tags here. Little mayhem just happened here. Sidechain all the way at the bottom there. And who do we have on point right now hanging out at the tree? We have, there it is, Sidechain now is on the tree there. Giga Knight with the kill. Nobody collecting any tags right now. Just bodies being dropped. Strayas takes out Anderson and Defender taking out Giga Knight. All right. Since nobody is making their way to point, there's Defender. He is already in the tee shop now. He is holding up top now. He is going to watch for anybody that's coming out of their spawn area. He's getting bored and moving around. Sidechain is just chilling out on point, collecting away. Randall takes out Rhythm. Defender X is trying to find his way up to this point. Trying to take that long way around the backside. He finds, there it is, Defender takes out Estrellas. Maloik takes out Professor X with a trade-off. Can Defender get in on point and get it neutralized? Oh no, his partner goes down. Sidechain takes out Allison. Defender is now moving around. No, Sidechain is here with him. There's the fire. They're firing on Defender. Defender pops out, pops back in and out. Shots are missing there. And now Defender is feeling the heat here and gets taken out by Giga in the back. Already, we're trying to find somebody alive here. There is Rhythm. This point is turned in bird. Anderson was hiding out, but he couldn't take him out. Rhythm takes out Anderson, and Estrellas takes out Randall. Point going to be inside the station. The spawn lock is not going to work here. You can see Professor X on the catwalk. And now they are getting inside the station. We got Professor X. We got, looks like Sidechain. Sidechain, the big capper for Rogue Alpha right now, going to be doing all the cap work. He's going to chill out while his team is out there just spawn locking SKS. Let's see what SKS is looking at here. There's Allison coming out, making her way to the ice cream truck. Nobody here yet, which is a good sign. We can see Randall is having a little battle of his own up there. Estrellas takes... Estrellas, I didn't see who Estrellas got, but Rhythm takes out Randall. Allison trying to fire down. Takes out Estrellas, who was hanging out in traffic there. And now Estrellas, Allison is peeking around those corners, taking fire from the dark window. And there's Rhythm to take out Allison from the dark window. Rhythm is just going to wait there for anybody that's going to come out of there. And we also have Giga Knight over by Taxi. They are locking all angles. They're making the wall. But Anderson is fighting his way through. Takes out Rhythm. Defender takes out Giga Knight. They're like, get out of here. We want to make our way to that point. We want to touch the point. And now Allison is trying to get back on to that point again. Nobody is here to stop Allison this time. Estrellas takes out Defender with a Chikinagi. Allison turns and fires on Professor X. Allison making her way up. She's so close to the point. But Estrellas picks Allison off from the vending machines. And Mr. Anderson takes out Estrellas, who is inside of the menu board or garage. And now Rhythm is on point. He's going to make sure they get that full cap there. There it is. Getting the full cap, but Randall takes out Rhythm. It is 92 to 65. That is 2 caps down. 2 full caps for Rogue Alpha. They want to get as many points as they can here. So Rogue Alpha has officially made their way into the next round. So right now, this is a pride match for them. They want to keep it that count as high as possible, get as many points as they can. Professor X is having a battle of his own here. Allison takes out Professor X. Anderson takes out Giga Knight. Traffic is a bloodshed right now, but the point looks like it is over at the front side of the station. Estrellas takes out Maloika. And now Estrellas is making his way through the cars. And there his point is that front side station. We're going to follow Estrellas and see where he's going to go. He's running around collecting those cookies. Grabbing a little snack along the way for the ride. Takes out Defender through the windows, through the scaffolding area there. And now fire out, takes out Allison, hiding behind that ammo crate. Can he take another one? Anderson takes out Giga. Rhythm takes out Mr. Anderson. And Estrellas takes out Maloik. Estrellas, right from that ammo crate, is picking them off as they're making that turn there. And now Estrellas going up on top of that catwalk. You can see the line of tags that Estrellas left there. There's Professor X hanging out at the ice cream truck, trying to fire at them as they are running out. Tucked in, we got 2 members of SKS. We got Professor X firing on. Can he finish it off? No. Alan Anderson takes out Professor X. Giga takes out Defender. Malloy takes out Estrellas. SKS can put on a little run here now. I think Sidechain might be the only one on point. Rhythm takes out Anderson. There's Rhythm at the front of the taco bus. Rhythm takes out Maloik. And Sidechain is hanging out behind the taco bus. Rhythm takes another one out there. Takes out Randall. And now Rhythm is pushing up on the trash bags. And here goes cap number 3. It is starting to transmit. 91 to 56 is the score. Sidechain is going to hold on point. Giga takes out Defender. And Estrellas takes out Allison. They are holding all angles there. Let's see what's going over here. At the taxi, we can hear a little bit of firefight going on. Maloik takes out Giga. Rhythm takes out Randall. Sidechain takes out Maloik. Try to get up to taxis. Let's follow Defender and see what is going on with Defender. Show us which way you're going to go with Defender. What are you thinking here? You're thinking taxis. Are you hoping anybody's there? I wish I could hear the comms right now and we can hear what the players are thinking, what they're talking about to the teams. Is there some swearing going on, some curse words? Anderson with the chicky nuggy on Estrellas. force feeding him that chicky nuggy. And now they're trying to come in. Can we get a little spawn lock from SKS? I'd love to see that. See a little spawn lock of their own. Anderson takes out sidechain. He's going to the backside. And Allison is spawning in. I want to try and find somebody closer. Here's Rhythm. Rhythm just outside the spawn. He's taking fire. Teaches him a lesson. Defender making sure he learns that do not come near that spawn again. We don't like it. You die today. Alrighty, now nobody on point. Can SKS get on point? Is SKS there? That's Maloik. Maloik not touching the point. He's holding at the black car. And now we have Alizin on point. This is SKS's first time touching a point in downtown. Can they hold this one together? Maloik on the black car. He's just shooting everybody. Professor X takes out Randall. Maloik now moving around. They're throwing everything at him. The kitchen sink. There it is. Astreas with a chicky nugget of his own on Maloik. And now Allison is firing. Professor takes out Anderson. Allison takes out Rhythm. They're coming up to get Allison. Allison fires at Astreas, trying to sneak up on the scaffolding. And Allison is going to get the first cap for SKS right now. Can she hold it together for another 10 seconds? It's at 95. She's holding it together, and she gets the first cap for SKS in downtown. They're going to start getting that score brought down. Defender takes out Sidechain, who tried to walk in there like nobody was around. Defender holding up on top of that scaffolding. He can hear it. He knows they're coming around. There they are. And the trade-off with Defender and Astreas. And now the neutralization is coming in. They've got 2-1. We can see Randall at the taxi. Randall trades off with Giga. But they're holding that neutralization. Rhythm is tucked down. Rhythm is holding it, and he gets that neutralization. Professor takes out Maloik. Maloik takes out Rhythm. And Professor with the chicky nuggy on Allison. We got another point we are going to. Where are we moving off to? Giga now coming out from underneath the station. Let's see which way Giga moves around the map here. 78-36 is the score. Point looks like it is over in traffic. Oh, Giga got caught asleep on there. You can see his gun came up so slow. He looked up on the dark car, and Anderson came out of the garage like a parking attendant and took him out for not paying his parking bill there. Anderson taking out Astreas. Anderson is fighting away, taking shots. Still standing. Anderson takes out Rhythm. Allison takes out Sidechain. Sidechain takes out Maloik. And now they're going up for their own spawn lock. We're going to watch this here, and let's see. I want to see the difference with SKS on their spawn lock over Rogue Alpha. And now we can see Anderson jumps out. That was a premature jump. Did he just throw his gun at him? Oh, no. Professor takes out Anderson. There it is. And they came out with no issues. Nobody really to contest them. There's the whole squad coming out. And now we have SKS. They're trying to cap the point. And they're walking in and just taking apart SKS there. The Roughnecks going down. Defender takes out Sidechain. Giga takes out Defender. And now you have Astreas on point right behind that blue car. Randall takes out Astreas. Rhythm takes out Randall. It is at 3% over on the SKS side. 75-32 is the score. They're battling inside the billboard. And the winner is Anderson coming out on top. Takes out Rhythm. Allison takes out Giga. And now he's on the billboard trying to cap away. You can see Allison there going to be pushing up down that traffic. She's going to have Astreas to battle. But Sidechain is there to take out Allison. Now Astreas is going to be making his way up through traffic. All he has to take on is, I think that was, is that Randall or no, that's Defender, I think. Maloik takes out Astreas, actually. And they're still capping away. They're still holding the cap. Oh, and he comes around the corner. Sidechain takes out Anderson, sneaking around that doorway. We can see Maloik at the back of the escalators now taking out Randall. Maloik takes out Giga. And now they're on point. Sidechain is snuck on point. Maloik is going to do the spawn trapping now. Can he hold it together? Let's see it. Astreas is there. Sidechain takes out Allison. Maloik is there at the back. Can he put it any work in? Maloik now is firing at Astreas. Astreas goes down. Defender takes out Astreas. Defender underneath the station. But they are making their way out. I don't know where Maloik is. Maloik took out Giga. Sidechain took out Anderson. Maloik still at the windows there. Maloik takes out Rhythm. Maloik had got Rhythm there, and now they're coming up top. And it's a trade-off between Professor and Maloik. And now Astreas is making the run Over on point, we got a little contest going on. Sidechain taking out Allison. Sidechain at the blue car. He gets taken out by a defender. And we have Randall on point up top on the billboard. And now they're bringing it back to the SKS side. What's going on, Rabbit? Welcome to the stream. They are holding this point together. Actually doing a really great job on the rally here. Bringing back the point here on traffic. Can they hold traffic together? If they can hold traffic and get a full cap here, we got a game going on. Defender takes out Rhythm. Anderson with the nade on Giga. And Allison taking out his stress. This point could be theirs. They're getting a double speed cap here. Are they going to get a triple speed cap? We can see Defender holding up on the wall there, right in the shortcut. He gets taken out. Sidechain takes him out as he walked in the door. Anderson takes out Sidechain. Anderson at the back of the station now doing his own spawn killing. Malloy takes out Giga Knight. Allison takes out Professor X. And there it is. They've got the transmit underway. And they are holding now their own backup station now. We can see they're there. Estrellas is trying to figure out which way to go. Estrellas is not used to the spawn lock now. This is on the other shoe now. Can they hold it together? The nade's just missing. Anderson is up top. Estrellas is coming around the corner. Anderson firing. Takes out Estrellas. And now, oh, he came down. Anderson came down. He should have stayed up there. And there it is. Professor X takes out Maloik. Now they own the station again. But the damage is being done. There it is. A full cap underway. Giga takes out Allison. Defender takes out Giga. Giga takes out Defender with a trade-off. But the damage has been done. It is 52 to 27. The rally has started. The flags are being waved by SKS fans everywhere. The caps have been turned inside out. The toques are put on backwards. And now Estrellas takes out Maloik. Allison takes out Rhythm. Point over at the front side of the station. There is Sidechain. Allison takes out Sidechain, who is standing at the doorway. Can they get on point and bring another cap their way? And Giga takes out Allison. They're making their way. Trying to read what's going on in the chat here. Alrighty, they're trying to make their way to point. Defender with the nade on Professor X. And now Defender gets Giga. Sidechain taking down Defender. Who's on point right now? We got Randall on point. He's capping away. Randall jumping around the corner. Got to be careful with that. Rhythm takes out Maloik. Randall trying to stay tucked in there on point. He's firing on the backside. He takes out Sidechain, but eats Estrellas' chicky nuggy there. Allison got on point, but Estrellas trades off with Allison. And now the neutralization is on. There is Mr. Anderson. He is on point. He's got a contest going. He's turning and firing. They're both firing at each other. But Rhythm wins that battle. He's firing at the trash bags. Takes out Defender. Trying to come around the trash. And it is 49-25. They definitely want to make sure to get this cap. Rhythm turns around. Takes out Maloik over in the dark window. Rhythm turns around. Takes out Randall at the trash bags. That is a 4 straight kill for Randall. Randall putting in the work right now. Allison takes out Sidechain. Randall tugging in. That nade just missing Rhythm. But we have Giga and Rhythm on point. Allison sneaking in. Can she get Giga? They're firing away. Giga's there to take out Allison. Professor X takes out Mr. Anderson, and Defender taking out Professor X with a trade-off. Defender takes out Giga. Now Rhythm is going around the other side. The transmit has started. The nails are coming out of the pouch. The hammer is being put down in the coffin. The brooms are coming out for a sweep right now. They are starting to clean up the construction site here as the brooms are brought out and the sweep is underway. What's going on, Rabbit? Welcome over to the stream. Estrellas with a double kill there. And it is getting capped away. They are cleaning up the tags. Randall taking out Estrellas for coming out into their side. But there's Professor X to take out Randall. Is he going to go and clean those tags up? He's going around to grab the tags. He is hungry. He's firing in the corner. He trades off with Anderson. And this point gets fully capped. Maloik takes out Giga. Allison takes out Rhythm. And we have one more point opening up and one tag, 47-0. There's the tag. Is Sidechain going to come and get it? Let's watch and see if Sidechain is going to make it, or is someone going to pick him off on that run. Sidechain is coming, and there it is. 46-0 is the score. And that is going to end it there. 46-0. There we go. Round 4 going over to Rogue Alpha. GG's and congratulations to both teams bringing the show on for us, putting in that work. Love watching when these teams just go at each other and just want to fight for everything they got there. Nobody wanted to go home. They wanted to keep battling it out. Big GG's to both teams. That was a great one. Alrighty. And that is going to be the end there for round 1 of the playoffs. We will be going into round 2. Let's take a look and see who is playing who right now. So in case anybody wants to know, here is round 2 and the way they look at it. So we got UMAD has moved into round 2. They will be playing SKS Straight 8 Killers. So that is who you're going against. BRZ will be battling out Rogue Alpha in round 2. Anarchy will be taking on One Crew for round 2. Now, does any Murder, let me know who won. Was it One Crew or Unwanted Guest? Who won that round there? And then Void will be taking on the winner of the One Crew and Unwanted Guest matchup there. So I don't know who won that one. So I have to look and see the scoreboard there. Actually, I can take a quick look here and see who won that one. Let's get the scoreboards up here. Okay, so where is it? Okay, Unwanted Guest. Okay, so One Crew is moving on and playing Void for round 2. So there you have it. That is your roundup for round 2, who is going up against each other. So you already know who you're playing. You can already get your matches scheduled. Let's try and get all these playoff games casted, and so everybody can watch it and see the battles as we keep progressing down and watching these teams keep moving down the line. So reach out to those teams, get those schedules in early. Try not to, if you don't mind, try not to everybody go all on the same day. Like we saw Sunday and Saturday, we saw like triple games being played, so we can only get like 2 casts in there. Definitely try and see if you can spread it out so we can get all these games casted. Alrighty, and this is gonna be coming to an end. Round 1 has ended. I will see you on the next cast, everyone. Let's get into some contractors and have some fun tonight. It is still early. Let's get in there and just have a great pubs match. I am Disney J signing off for round 1 of the playoffs. I will see you over in round 2. Have a good night, everyone.